You're listening to the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the bell to make sure you get the latest episodes of the podcast. Be sure to like and share our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Moving on, and the last team in Group A is Ireland, and let's talk about Ireland. Captain Paul Stirling, they haven't won a T20 World Cup as yet. T20 World Cup in 2022, they finished in the Super 12 stage. And Ireland, as we know with Ireland over the years in World Cups and T20 World Cups, they are capable of causing upsets and winning big games. We've seen that in the World Cup from Ireland on numerous occasions. 2007, they defeated Pakistan in that World Cup in the Caribbean. 2011, they defeated England, in that game in the 2011 Cricket World Cup. 2022 T20 World Cup in Australia at the MCG, they defeated England by 5 runs on Duckworth-Lewis. So they are capable of causing big upsets in T20 World Cups and World Cups, Ireland. And going into this T20 World Cup, they've got a few wins under their belts. They won against Pakistan by 5 wickets in that T20 series in Ireland, but they lost the series 2-1. But to win that game against Pakistan was a good result. They won a couple of games against the Netherlands by 1 run and 3 runs, and they defeated Scotland by 5 wickets recently. So they've got a few wins under their belt, which will give them confidence going into this T20 World Cup. When you win, it gives you confidence, and hopefully you can carry that on. Obviously, Paul Stirling, he's the recently new captain of this T20 side for Ireland, obviously replacing Andrew Barberne, who was captain for a very long time, and now Paul Stirling's taken over. And the team seem to be doing well under his leadership. Often that's the case. Whenever you have a new captain, you have a new direction, new voice. The team can often feed off that and play well. And that's what Ireland have been doing. And they're in a tough group, obviously Group A with India, Pakistan, Canada, and the US. But I think Ireland are a good chance to qualify if they can win the games against the US and Canada. And then if they can defeat Pakistan again, like they did in that T20 series in Ireland, then they're probably a good chance of probably making it through if they do play well. They are capable. They've got a squad that's been to a couple of World Cups and T20 World Cups now. Obviously, for Ireland, this is their 8th T20 World Cup. Their first was back in 2009. So for Ireland, they haven't made it to a semi-final or anything higher than that in T20 World Cups throughout their T20 World Cup history. But this could be a good year for them in terms of, if they play well, put in a complete performance together, then they are more than capable of doing it. And, putting in a good performance here and there and really performing well. As I said, Ireland can do that in World Cups. And we've seen over the years that Ireland are getting better. They're developing and they're getting better. The more experience they get, the more opportunities they get at T20 World Cups or 50-over World Cups or any global event. They seem to do well and they seem to be improving, which is good. Obviously, for them, this T20 World Cup, I think they will back themselves to win a game or two. Whether or not they qualify for the Super 8s is another question. But they've got players who can perform well in T20 cricket. Obviously, Paul Stirling, the captain, he's been a veteran of many years. He's done pretty well in his T20 career. So they've got players who can do that. It's whether or not they can put it in to a complete performance. So be interesting to see what Ireland do in terms of their T20 World Cup campaign. But I really do hope that they win a few games and hopefully shake up a few things in Group A, because they can definitely do that. They can definitely shake up Group A a little bit if they, win a couple of games here and there and probably cause an upset, maybe defeat Pakistan or India. You never know. So we'll have to wait and see for Ireland. But, for them, it's all about just being consistent, playing well, and hopefully they can, cause a few surprises in Group A. Hi everyone, make sure you subscribe to the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast YouTube channel and click the bell so you don't miss out on all our episodes and live streams for the ICC T20 World Cup for 2024. If you're watching or listening to this episode on YouTube, let us know in the comments your thoughts on how Ireland will go in this ICC T20 World Cup for 2024. We would love to hear what you have to say.